Done. Please mark all the voltages VDD, VD, current II, constant current source capital I, input VSIC, supply voltage minus VSS and VDD, output V0 across RL, coupling capacitor CC2, input coupling capacitor CC1, input resistance RSIC, gate is grounded, input is given to your source, output is taken across drain. Source, gate, drain. Now, this is the equivalent diagram. Draw the equivalent diagram. So in the equivalent diagram, here also we have shown V in, sorry, R in, then II. This same current IA will be flowing upwards, and here from the drain terminal we are having the constant current source smaller I. I mean not constant, the way dependent current source I. That is again coming down, and this resistance is 1 by GM. You know why I have inserted 1 by GM? That is by using the T equivalent circuit. Whenever we are replacing our current source, we have to insert 1 by GM in place of the current source. And at the drain terminal, we are taking the output across the two parallel resistors RD and RL. And this is your output resistance, which is equal to RD excluding your RL. And also note down the voltage VI. VI is across source and ground. Across the source and ground, we are having VI. So V6, VI, V0, II, I. Please make sure everything you have done. V6, VI, V0, II, and I. Then R in, R out. So let me explain. Common gate amplifier means the gate will be common to both input side and output side. So here we will give your input to the source terminal and we will take the output from drain terminal. Please write the notes. Input is given to the source terminal. This is source. So input is given to the source terminal and output is taken from the drain terminal. As you can see, VSIC is your AC input to be amplified, which is given through a coupling capacitor CC1 and RC. Normally, in previous case also, we have given our input through a coupling capacitor and a signal resistance RC. Then what we have is, in the previous two cases, we have inserted one gate resistance RG, because there we have given your input to the gate terminal, but here we are giving the input to the source terminal. So now you need to fix that RG here. Okay. Instead, the gate is directly grounded. The gate is directly grounded. Now, for fixing the biasing, we will fix a constant current source capital I in your source terminal. pointing towards your negative power supply minus VSS. So assume that IA is the input current coming from your AC signal. This IA is not going to flow through towards this. Why? Because this is pure DC and I have fixed this. So there will not be any AC current flowing through a constant current source because that is already constant. Constant current source means irrespective of any input, we are going to have a constant DC current and your Q point is fixed there. So please mark 0 here. The 0 indicates that no AC current is flowing through this way. So whatever the input current IA, AC current input IA is coming from your VSIC, that will be passing through this way. So here you can mark IA. Understood why I am showing IA here in the upwards arrow and 0 in the downwards? Because we can't expect any AC current flow through a constant current source, being this is a pure DC. Its Q point is already fixed by using a current mirror circuit. You know how you can fix capital I, already we have discussed in module 1. So by using a current mirror circuit, we can fix this capital I so that even you give your input IA, there is no change in capital I. So all the AC current will be going in this particular way. And assume that this is having an infinite resistance. So we can say that no current is flowing through this particular path. And small letter Vd is the AC drain voltage and small letter V0 is your output voltage, which I am taking across the load resistance through a coupling capacitor. Like the previous circuitry, here also I have included a drain resistance RD connected to the drain and supply voltage VDD. That is same. So the source portion is also same. The only thing is that the input is coming towards the source instead of going towards gate. The remaining portion it is same. So based upon this circuit, keeping our rules and regulations, we are drawing our small signal equivalent circuit, specifically the T model. So what are the rules? All the DC voltages and DC current sources has to be deactivated. All the capacitance has to be short circuited. So by keeping those rules, we have drawn this small signal equivalent circuit. So we can see there is nothing at the source, right? Because the current source is open circuited. So source is just connected to RSIC and VSIC. So here we have a big space here, a vacant space here, because the current source is open circuited. Okay. Now while drawing the T equivalent model, what we have done is, after this class you go take your old notes, that is the day before yesterday's class notes, and check how you have drawn the T equivalent model from the small signal equivalent model. In that we have manually inserted one dependent current source, isn't it? One current source here, and the other current source I have removed and replaced with the resistance 1 by Gm. So the same technique I have incorporated here also. Supply voltage VDD is 0, minus VSS also I have removed, VDD also I have removed, so that the drain resistance is now connected between ground and drain. And RL will also get connected between your drain and ground, because in the previous circuit it was between VDD and drain, but VDD now it became short circuited and it became 0. Therefore, the drain resistance will get connected between the ground and the drain terminal. So I hope the circuit is clear for you. Any doubts regarding the small signal equivalent? So you should know how to draw the small signal equivalent circuit based upon our rules. That is shorting the capacitance, deactivating all the DC components, then replacing an additional current source, a dependent current source, and replacing the conventional current source with a resistance 1 by Gm. Okay, because voltage by current is nothing but resistance, and resistance is nothing but the reciprocal of 1 by Gm. So any current source can be replaced by a equivalent resistance whose value is the reciprocal of its conductance. That is what is the rule that we have applied by while drawing the T equivalent model. If you take any current source, dependent current source molecular, that you can replace it. That you can replace it with the resistance 1 by Gm. Okay. So I'll stop here. So if you have any queries, you can ask. Can I wind up the class? Thank you.